Have you ever uploaded a photo to ChatGPT and wondered what exactly happens to this image after I hit send? Well, I hate to break it to you, but that vacation selfie you shared to ask about local landmarks, it might be living a second life you never signed up for. The truth is, when you upload photos to advanced AI systems like GPT-4o, you're not just getting information back, you're potentially feeding a data-hungry system that stores your images for up to 30 days by default. Even more concerning, some of those images can't be deleted through standard privacy options, and that's just the beginning. These same powerful AI models are now being used to mimic the unique styles of artists without their consent, creating original-looking works in minutes that would take human creators days or weeks to produce. In today's video, we're diving deep into the hidden world of how GPT models process your photos, what happens to that data, and why thousands of artists worldwide are fighting back against what some call the biggest art heist of the century. How GPT models collect and process user data from uploaded images. When you upload an image to GPT, it collects far more than just the picture itself. The system automatically gathers your device information, usage patterns, network logs, and even location approximations through your IP address. The image file gets converted to base64 format or processed through an API, while all associated text prompts are also stored. Behind the scenes, GPT models process images through an impressive technical pipeline. They first divide your photo into smaller patches, typically 16x16 or 32x32 pixels, then perform color quantization to reduce data dimensions. These patches are converted into tokens and processed through transformer architecture using self-attention mechanisms to understand the visual content. GPT-4o represents a breakthrough as a fully omni-modal model that processes text, images, and audio within a unified system. It can identify objects, extract metadata, and even recognize text within images with remarkable accuracy. This processing capability has evolved dramatically from earlier text-only models to today's sophisticated visual intelligence systems. Data storage policies and privacy concerns. Your uploaded images aren't just analyzed and discarded, they're stored, and the retention policies vary widely depending on the service. OpenAI's standard API retains inputs for 30 days by default, and crucially, images are explicitly excluded from their zero data retention option. This means your visual content will always be stored temporarily, even if you request maximum privacy. For enterprise users, Azure OpenAI Service offers stricter controls, storing data exclusively in the customer's Azure tenant with user-controlled deletion. Meanwhile, consumer services like ChatGPT may use your inputs to train their models unless you explicitly disable this through privacy settings, a fact many users remain unaware of when participating in viral AI image trends. The encrypted storage uses TLS 1.2 Plus in transit and AES 256 at rest, providing security against external threats. However, the real privacy concern isn't just about hackers, it's about how companies themselves use your visual data after collection. Documented cases of data misuse and transparency issues. The AI industry has already seen troubling incidents involving user data. OpenAI faces multiple lawsuits alleging it scraped vast amounts of personal information without informed consent. In April 2023, the company suffered a data breach where confidential design data was stolen from employee messaging systems, yet they didn't disclose this to the public or law enforcement. Microsoft's AI research team accidentally exposed 38 terabytes of personal data while sharing open-source training data on GitHub. This massive breach included backups of employee computers, passwords, and internal messages. Many popular AI photo apps have deliberately vague privacy policies with contradictory statements. Companies like Lensa updated policies after public complaints about using data to train AI models, but still fail to clearly explain what happens to biometric data, how long it's stored, or who has access. The process for account deletion can take up to 90 days and requires contacting companies directly. Impact on artists and the art community. The rise of AI art generators has sparked fierce opposition from prominent artists worldwide. Renowned figures like Amoko Bofo, Carla Ortiz, and Molly Crabapple have spoken out against what Crabapple calls the biggest art heist of the century. Their central concern: AI models are trained on millions of artworks scraped from the internet without permission or compensation. Three artists, Sarah Anderson, Kelly McKernan, and Carla Ortiz, filed a landmark lawsuit against Stability AI, Midjourney, and DeviantArt, alleging their work was used without consent to train AI that now generates derivative works competing with their originals. Similarly, Getty Images sued Stability AI for using copyrighted photographs without permission. The controversy has sparked movements like Human Intelligence, a pro-human response emphasizing the value of human creativity. Artists argue AI outputs often mimic their distinctive styles, while companies claim their use constitutes transformative fair use, setting the stage for a legal showdown with far-reaching implications. Legal challenges and proposed solutions. As legal battles unfold, U.S. District Judge William Orrick allowed artists' copyright infringement claims to advance, a pivotal moment that has moved these cases into the discovery phase. The central question: can AI companies use copyrighted works without permission to train their models? Several solutions have been proposed to balance AI innovation with artists' rights. Licensing systems similar to those in the music industry would require developers to obtain permission and pay royalties when using artists' works. Proposed learn-right legislation would mandate AI systems obtain licenses for using copyrighted works. Other suggestions include requiring transparency in training data, attribution policies for AI-generated works, adaptive regulatory frameworks, and compensation funds to support affected artists. These measures aim to ensure creators are fairly recognized and compensated while allowing AI development to continue responsibly, a delicate balance that will shape the future of both technology and art. If this video opened your eyes to the realities of AI data collection and its impact on artists, take action today. Review your privacy settings on AI platforms, opt out of data collection where possible, and consider supporting artists directly through their authorized work. Drop a comment with your thoughts on balancing AI innovation with creative rights, and hit subscribe for more tech insights that matter. Remember, your data and your support for artists are both worth protecting.